you against the wall, you had us body to body. I can't help the way you make me feel it's so hard. Let's find common ground. Meet me in a lost and found. Yeah. Dark days turning into dark nights. I hit this trip and spend it all. I'm having hard times. I reminiscing at me looking through the archives. I seen a picture of you looking like a star shines. Bright, 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 bright. Like the lights on a fight night, night. Love hit me like a mic, mic, mic. You know I'ma get it right, right, right. So stay with me.
careful. First gear is tough. Yeah, scratch that. I think second gear is the best because you just lose too much drive in the downshift. So.
Alright, good evening, folks, and welcome out to the second round of our Caribbean Sim Racing Championship. It's phase number 3 so far, out of 4 total phases. We did cut one phase, and so we've only got 4 phases now, and this is the third one. We got one remaining right after our Formula Championship, Formula Cup rather, next month. And so that will end our season in November, the final Caribbean Sim Racing Championship, Phase 4. That will come to a close. We're about to go live for qualifying here, but before we do, let me just remind you that this championship is brought to you by SKNY Media for all of your photo and video needs. Go ahead and make contact with them via Instagram. It's SKNY_media. And
Jaden, what stadiums?
they operate out of the Cayman Islands. So go ahead, get in contact with them, and they do work regionally. Second up in line is J-Tech Motorsport Solutions. And J-Tech Motorsport Solutions is known for all of your vibrant performance.
It's night.
And
It is.
It's dark, man.
It is.
and as we go live for qualifying there,
Channel in a turkey.
They kill before you drive.
Oh. Yeah, I didn't see.
as we go live for qualifying there, I just want to finish off what I'm
Oh, yeah,
saying.
it's in the
Is that J-Tech Motorsport Solutions
See,
comes in here to also sponsor this championship. J-Tech Motorsport Solutions is known for their
Daytime
vibrant
for you
performance,
guys.
fuel tech,
Yeah.
fuel
yep,
lab
just change back.
Nighttime
products,
for me.
and it's distributed
just
You drive out.
regionally from their website at jtechgy.com. That's jtechgy.com. They are the authorized distributor of those products: Vibrant Performance, Fuel Tech, Fuel Lab, ECUs, sorry, Fuel Lab, pipe and fitting. So we got and respondents, Javon Perry, as they go around for their warm-up laps here. Last person out of pit lane is Devario Campbell. We've got quite a large grid here at Dover for this championship. First one to come across the line there to begin a fast lap is none other than Dominic Charles. And we will follow the Trinidadian along as he's finally made a comeback here. And I'll just like to bring you up to speed with the points so far. After round number 1 out there at Bushy Park, we had Jaden Harrison coming away with the most points, and 43 points that was. Kadeem Mohammed with 37 points. Javon Panchwani with 25 points. Devario Campbell with 22 points. Mark Anthony Eaton with 21 points there. Michael Charles 18. Tavar Clark with 16. Stephen Pummels 14. Rob Portab 4. Simran Sutherland, a newcomer here, with 1 point, and DeVille Park with 1 point so far. However, the total points so far up until phase number 2 was Dominic Charles leading the top there with 300 points so far. Second in line is Kadeem Mohammed with 205 points. Kadeem is going to want to get his socks up to his knees and try to dethrone Dominic. That's a time set there by Mr. Charles. It is 128.270. 128.945 there by Stephen Pummels. We've got Panjwani with a 129.641. DeVille Park goes ahead of Panjwani with 129.145. And as we wait for Sutherland to come across line, it's a 132.0, but Mark Anthony Eaton goes second fastest with a 128.2. Just let me get that for you. 128.7 something or 8 something, but Jaden Harrison goes ahead of Mark Anthony now with a 128.641. 1, Mark Anthony with 128 or 845. And we see some others finally setting some times there. Harrison is very strong here at Dover, his home track. And so we're going to take a very close look at Harrison and see what he can produce here around this lap. So he's already up there through sector 1, but he's got a lot of time to find here if he wants to go ahead. Lost a lot there through sector 2. Jaden Harrison, as he climbs the hill now, comes across the line. He is going to improve on his time. Yes, he does. It's a 128. 550 now, Jaden Harrison. Kadeem Muhammad managing to go third fastest there. But his sector 1 time on this lap is not looking so good here for Kadeem Muhammad. Personal best through sector 1 and sector 2. Comes across the line now, Mark. He does not go faster than Kadeem Muhammad at this point. Where's Stephen Pummels here? Has picked up the pace so far, Stephen Pummels, in his sim racing career so far. He's been managing to score quite a number of podium finishes, etc. Even winning our championship or Caribbean Porsche Cup this past series, that is. Oh, he makes a mistake there through the chicane. And that's going to be a dead lap. Michael Charles is back. And he's currently in pit lane and sitting in sixth position. DeVille Park is also back here for his home race. And 7th, Tavario Campbell as well, making a purple final sector there. Tavario might be onto something. Tavario as well, scoring a podium there in our last race at Bushy Park. And we've got just under 7 minutes now. He's made a mistake there. Took that back into pit lane. Meanwhile, it's about half a second that separates Jaden Harrison from Dominic Charles here. You see them sliding. Not making any progress here through sector 1. Charles heads back into pit lane. Kadeem Muhammad still cannot get up out of sector 1 there. Mark Anthony Eaton is now beginning a fast lap. Both Jaden Harrison and Kadeem Mohammed won't be able to go faster on that lap there. So let's look away here to Mark Anthony Eaton. These Honda Civic EP3s are what you're seeing on track at the moment. Made a slight mistake there, Mark Anthony, but he comes across sector 1 now. What will be his split here? He's got Jivan in front of him. Ooh, it's a dud lap there from Mark Anthony. That's why no sector time. Jivan Penjwani has climbed the ladder there into 6th position with that one. Mark Anthony now begins a fast lap here. Jaden Harrison with an issue goes back into pit lane. Where's Kadeem Mohammed? Not seeing any split time here for Kadeem. And we're in crunch time now at the moment. That's under 5 minutes. Sector 1, Mark Anthony. Let's take a look at Jaden Harrison. Matter of fact, let's go to Penjwani here. Penjwani also not doing so well in Sector 1. Jaden might be on a fast one here, but the sector timing is just not showing up on this track. Gets that one slow down there, Jaden Harrison, and he's also gone faster though to decrease that time there between himself and Dominic Charles. It's almost less than a tenth. Goes across the line, does not improve there, but let's take a ride on board with Jaden Harrison here as he gears down into turn 1. Gets back on the power ever so lightly until he full throttles down here into turn 3. Very smooth there on the steering wheel is Jaden Harrison. Ooh, a little bit oversteer there, corrected though. Out of turn number 5. He goes into the hairpin at turn number 6. Gets back on the power, very good there. He's done a personal best through sector 1 now, Jaden Harrison. Very nicely up and over the hill there, or should I say crest, as he makes his way up the hill into the chicane now. We're gonna get that sector 2 reading any moment now. Nicely done there from Jaden Harrison. He gets it slowed down. And he gets a beautiful entry and exit there, but it's not reflected on his time through sector 2. Up the hill for the second time. And over the line now is Jaden Harrison. Can he improve? Yes, he does. He goes for pole. It's a 1:28.0, and he snatches that away from Dominic Charles. Elation, he pulls off to the side of the track. Now Dominic has got 1 minute and this lap to prove that he's still got what it takes here. And a half hundredths of a second separates Dominic Charles from pole position. He has this final lap to get back on top here. Let's take a ride on board with the Trinidadian. Deeper into that turn there from Dominic Charles as against Jaden Harrison. Not that good here for Dominic Charles as against Jaden Harrison, but it is a purple sector 1. That's it, qualifying is over. The final lap here is in his hands. Dominic Charles. A little bit of shakiness there through the chicane. The rear tires keep locking up. You can hear it screaming at the behest of the grip. Gets up there in sector 2. It's purple all around. Dominic Charles is about to put down a blistering lap here to take pole position. Comes across the line. It's 127.922. My goodness. What a lap there from the Trinidadian. That one was snatched. And almost a tenth now separates Jaden Harrison from Dominic Charles. Stephen Pummels has managed to get up there in P3. He's going to start on the second row there ahead of Kadeem Mohammed, whose best was a 128.527. Third row is going to see Michael Charles with a 128.8. Mark Anthony Eaton, unfortunately, he's got one more chance here to get up out of the 6th position. He does, and he goes ahead of Michael Charles to lead the third row. Davario Campbell already back in pit lane, but there you see him, middle of the pack there, 7th position, ahead of Javon Panjwani. Panjwani in that fourth lane. Oh, rather, these grid slots do go across, doesn't it? Imani Edwards, DeVille Park. Kimani Eastman already back in pit lane. Javon Panjwani. Sorry, Javon Parry. And we've got the newcomer Simran Sutherland there. Might be his first time competing out here at Dover Raceway, so it's expected that we don't really see much from the youngster just yet. He's got a little bit of learning to do. Alright, let me get the drone in position here as we get this one underway. And we're going to start, of course, with Dominic Charles. Alright guys, still remember, turn 1 is usually very, very hectic, so be careful when heading into turn 1, alright?
Good quality, Dominic.
Thanks, man. You too.
Alright, just want to remind you that this championship is brought to you by SKNY Media and JTech Motorsport Solutions. SKNY Media is a video and photography firm out there in the Cayman Islands, and they do work throughout the region. So if you've got some work to do, or you want to see what kind of products you're dealing with there in terms of their work, go ahead, visit them at SKNY_media on Instagram. Get in contact with them and they'll get you sorted out. Do remember as well that they do livery concepts for your sim racing, so like how this vehicle right here has a livery on it, you can go ahead and get one done for any sim of your liking. All right. Also, this is brought to you by JTech Motorsport Solutions. JTech Motorsport Solutions at jtechgy.com for all of your vibrant performance, fuel tech, and fuel lab needs. All right, these guys are authorized distributors of those items, of those brands rather, and you're going to want to check them out for all of your aftermarket motorsport brands. Not brands rather, but equipment. Go ahead, take a look at their website, jtechgy.com. And they also do shipping to you throughout the region as well. You can purchase right there online, jtechgy.com. All right, let's go. We've got 12 laps here, but do remember that it's a two-phase race. What I mean by that is that the second race is going to be a reverse grid. All right, the second race is going to be a reverse grid. All right, the lights are about to come on here, ladies and gentlemen. We are about to go racing at Dover Raceway for the second round of our Caribbean Sim Racing Championship, and they're off. Jaden Harrison with a green light here of a launch, and now Kadeem Mohammed is also threatening the Trinidadian there on the outside. They do collide just a bit. They survive though. Well done by them all to get through turn one there without a scratch. But look down the back now. It's getting a little bit of feisty there between Stephen Pummels. Oh, someone goes off track unfortunately with all of that. And now Dominic Charles is being swamped by Kadeem Mohammed, but Jaden Harrison almost losing it there. Kadeem Mohammed had to fight. Look at it. Mark Anthony Eaton already up on the inside of Dominic Charles, and Dominic suffering immensely here on the first lap. He's almost touched there. Mark Anthony is spun round. But Stephen Pummels now is getting a little bit fancy there with Dominic Charles and Davario Campbell as well. Oh, Mikhail Charles. Seen a lot of positions being lost there. And now we can see the fight there with Davario Campbell and Dominic Charles. Dominic losing out totally there on the start of this race. Definitely dropped the clutch a little bit too late there, Dominic Charles, and now we see him having to defend there from Davario Campbell. Davario bettering Stephen Pummels. Now DeVille Park having a look up on the inside of Stephen Pummels, but it switches back now. Mikhail Charles now sees him. He's trying to stay out of the wall, DeVille Park, because if you get up on that ledge right there, you're done for. And Stephen Pummels, how did he even survive that? Some steering work there from the Jamaican. Beginning to see a group already, and another bunch there up. Mikhail Charles again involved in that one. Panchwani trying to come through there, but Park now stuck in the middle, and he's got to defend on the inside line. Mikhail Charles backs off. What a fight this is. Panchwani goes ahead. Oh no, we've got Dimani Edwards down there seeing us sideways, and he's now getting contact with Kimani Eastman, unfortunately. He does get going again, taking a look ahead now. Panchwani has got a threat here from DeVille Park, but now Mikhail Charles is attacking DeVille Park. On the grass, DeVille Park. Mikhail Charles will be able to catch up now with a nice swooping left turn there through the hairpin. See Sutherland there fighting with Eastman. Oh, he's involved there with a bunch of other cars. Kimani Eastman as well. Sorry, Parry as well. Fighting all around, ladies and gentlemen. Don't know where to look. Sutherland having another opportunity here at Kimani Eastman, the youngster, the rookie, out here at CSRO. Gets up against one of our veterans here, Kimani Eastman. He gets ahead, does he? Yes, he does. Simran Sutherland now in 12th. But it's not over. Kimani Eastman is coming back at him on the inside now. It's a great little tussle here. Oh no, Simran is going to go into the wall. He's going to lose some time here, but he's got to get back in composure in order to attack Eastman once again. And he's got to keep those lines very tight. Look ahead now though, Charles has got a nice little line forming ahead of him in Kadim Mohammed and Mark Anthony. Jaden Harrison is out of here, 3.2 seconds now. On the inside comes Dominic Charles. Mark Anthony Eaton has got to leave some space, and he does. Mark being held up now, and now Davario Campbell has caught up to all of them, and is going to touch Dominic Charles, unfortunately. Dominic with great control there. Gets back under power nicely. Davario, though, very racing behind Charles now. They touch once more. And on the break, and Davario Campbell is getting it really racing. He's touching that rear end there of that Civic. Way too much. Nipping at the butt is usually said for actions like that. Right now, things are calming down. Just take a look at your race leader right now, Jaden Harrison, with a comfortable lead up ahead. And now we've got Mark Anthony Eaton getting closer here to Kadim Mohammed to fight for that second spot. We are 4 laps in, ladies and gentlemen. Dominic Charles is coming back now with Mark Anthony Eaton. Let's take a ride with the Trinidadian. Dominic Charles with the fastest lap, 128.329. Staying with him though, Dominic Charles. Very close to the wall there to try and capitalize on that apex, as he does with Mark Anthony missing it. Oh, having to just readjust his alignment there, Dominic Charles. Panchwani and Pummels are at it now. Panchwani goes ahead, back into 6th position. A little bit of touchy there from Dominic Charles against Mark Anthony Eaton. Now having a look on the inside, trying to prompt Mark Anthony to move over, but it's not happening here. Sutherland fighting for 10th position now. He gets up in it. I want to take a look at that fight. This is for his second points earning of the day. Simran Sutherland goes up into the points. On the inside though, Demani Edwards comes back. Great car control there from Sutherland. Eastman just stepping back a bit now as this fight goes on, and now Sutherland makes a mistake. Oh no, gets across on that grass, and he's not going to have any traction out there. That's walled down, unfortunately. But taking a look back, Kimani Eastman now against Edwards, ladies and gentlemen. Just right on board with... Oh, but wait a minute. I see some fight brewing here between Michael Charles and Park as well. We can have a better look at both fights in this angle. Seems as though everyone is coupling up. Oh no, Sutherland back in pit lane. And you see Panchwani losing that position to Pummels now again. Sorry. it seems as though they're having a fight here. Oh no! Panchwani into pummels there. And he does do the gentleman thing and gives that position back. Meanwhile, Muhammad's been able to... Oh no! Now it's Panchwani across the grass. Great car control there though to keep it from getting sideways. And Park now with Mikhail. Mikhail goes ahead. Beautiful pass there from Mikhail. Didn't quite get to see it, and he's getting really racy there, Park. I can't believe it. He did make that work. Is he going to get it done here, Park? Across the line, he's ahead, but on the inside is Mikhail Charles. Under braking they go. Mikhail with a longer foot here. Can he get it done? Beautiful racing here from the two of them. I am almost proud like a father. On the inside, back comes DeVille Park. Oh no, he gets up on both of them. Synchronicity at play. And unfortunately, Park with the shorter end of that sit. Alright, who's up next? Because everywhere we look, it's a fight. It's Kimani Eastman and Parry still. Parry, though, making a move, though. Because it was not Eastman, it was Eastman and Edwards before. And now, Parry on the inside of Eastman. He's going to close that door on him. He says, nope, you're not welcomed here. Across the line is Jaden Harrison with a 128.2, but Dominic Charles hits back with a 128.1. Dominic now ahead of Eaton. We missed that one, and Eaton is almost out of the picture. Against Kadeem Muhammad now, his closest rival in the championship. While they fight, Jaden Harrison has got an opportunity here to reopen the gap that he had set earlier, almost 3.5 seconds or so. Everywhere you look, there's a fight, or a fight brewing. Kadeem Muhammad riding on rails, it seems. And now he's going to get a touch there from Dominic Charles on the inside. Does get going again, though, and it doesn't seem as though Dominic is trying to get ahead as he knew. He was at fault there. Let's ride now with the Trinidadian. Job there to grab that apex, as does Dominic Charles. But Kadeem taking way too much speed into that turn. Sutherland with crazy issues there. Kadeem Muhammad almost straightening up that entire chicane there. But Dominic Charles a little bit better here on the brakes. Oh, you can see him trying to do the up and under here, but Kadeem is already ahead here by much. Going on all around. Cannot look away from this podium fight though. 10 laps down. Mark Anthony getting back up in there as these two fight it out, but he's not that close with 2 laps remaining to make a strike, or is he? But getting closer to him though is Pummels. Let's take a look at that fight now. Sorry, it's Campbell rather. Dominic Charles there goes off track a bit. Parry getting swamped here now from Edwards and Eastman. Not sure which way to go there, Eastman, but it's Demani Edwards on the inside of Javon Parry now to go up into the points. And now Eastman's going to fancy that position as well. On the braking they go. Edwards is touched, oh no. And it seems as though he was out of gear there for a moment. Gets going again there as Jaden comes across the line in for his 11th lap now. What a great little fight we got going on here for the final points position. Oh, Edwards, Parry, Eastman. Eastman tagged again there. He's going to touch the wall. Seems very fun, I must say. Parry trying to get out of it and hold on to this 10th position. Campbell really close now to Eaton, as well as Dominic Charles with Kadeem Mohammed. He knows his time is running out here, Charles. That's right, on board with the Trinidadian. He's really close there to Kadeem Mohammed. Section there, and Kadeem is in trouble, ladies and gentlemen. Can he up and under the Barbadian now? He cannot. But he's trying desperately to get by here. Dominic Charles. That's it, the final lap flag has been raised, and the fighting's still going on for that final spot, but we cannot look away here. This is a podium fight, much more important. But they're switching positions all around. Edwards, Eastman, and Parry. Definitely will need multiple cabs here now. Kadeem definitely looks like he's not in control of this car. He gets a little nudge there from Dominic Charles. Tighter line around that bend from Kadeem Mohammed. Does it affect his exit? Doesn't seem so just yet. Up the crest and over the hill they go. Down the back straight for one more time. Having a look on the inside is Dominic Charles, Kadeem Mohammed. Does he get through here better than before? Yes, he does. Dominic Charles looking for a way to get by. Can he get it done now, Dominic Charles, with the final 2 turns remaining? Not going to be so. Instead, Jaden Harrison, ladies and gentlemen, is going to come across the line as your race winner. Against some very quick guys. Kadeem Mohammed is going to hold off Dominic Charles. Mark Anthony Eaton doing well to hold off Campbell. Stephen Pummels in a lone 6th. Panjwani will come up there in 7th. Michael Charles in 8th. DeVille Park does get away here. Or rather, Michael Charles does get away from DeVille Park. Demani Edwards still fighting it out and holding on here for dear life as Parry tries his utmost best here to get back ahead. Touches Demani Edwards. Kimani Eastman does save. go. Up the hill now one more time. He gets a little nuts to set himself straight. Edwards is going to get out of this one alive. And up into the points here now. Parry 11th and Eastman 12th. What a race that was, ladies and gentlemen. Sutherland, unfortunately, with that incident, he lost out of that fight right there with Eastman, Parry, and Edwards, and unfortunately he's going to come in 13th. But I want to say congratulations to him for that little bit of fighting that he did. Of course, he's got a lot to learn here. The rookie at CSRO currently. But it's Jaden Harrison, ladies and gentlemen, coming away with that one. Now the grid is going to be inverted, and he's going to be in dead last. So, believe it or not, Sutherland is going to lead them into turn number 1 now. Oh, we got a late comer here into Var Clark. Gets out on track to warm up himself. Says he is 11 laps down to Var Clark. Just as we await the second race here, let me remind you that this entire series title sponsor is none other than SKNY Media. For all of your photography and video and livery creation needs, go ahead and visit them at SKNY_media on Instagram. Get in contact with them. They're based in the Cayman Islands, but they do work throughout the region. So go ahead, get in contact with SKNY Media, SKNY_media, that is, for all of your photography and video needs. Secondly, not to forget that JTech Motorsport Solutions is involved in this one as well. They are responsible for your vibrant performance, fuel tech, and fuel lab components there throughout the region. You can order online and have it shipped to you anywhere in the region. That's jtechgy.com. Visit jtechgy.com at JTech Motorsport Solutions for your vibrant performance, fuel tech, and fuel lab needs. All right, we're ready now to get the second race on the way. Sutherland will lead them into turn 1. He's got an opportunity here to at least get up into the top 5, very much so with this race right here, as long as he plays his cards correctly. The lights are coming on screen now. see someone jump in the line there. He's going to have to do a drive-through penalty. But they get through right now. It's DeVille Park who's got a drive-through penalty. What a start there from Edwards. He pulls out ahead of Kimani Eastman. Simran, he's got to watch on his outside as well. They break into turn number 1. 4 into 1 cannot go. We see a lot of guys getting pushed out wide. It's not a big crash there. Who's that though? Ooh. Not quite sure, but they do get going again here. Simran holding his line. Oh, he's run that wide though, and Park's getting pushed out of wide there from Edwards. Now Eastman trying to get up there on the inside of Sutherland. Into the wall they go. These are the rookies now. You're seeing why they need some more time under their belt, and Eastman makes that quite easy there against Sutherland. Edwards getting very racy behind them as well. Campbell and Park too are ready for the taking. Meanwhile, Dominic Charles already up here in 6th position. You know he's got a lot of work to do as compared to the last race. Oh no, we see someone getting spun around there at the back. I think it was Jaden Harrison. Now Sutherland has got Demani Edwards to worry about. Demani goes in there where he left the door wide open, Sutherland. And now Demani is up in there as well as Campbell. He's got to watch where he leaves his doors open, Simran Sutherland. And he's trying to do a very late shutting of the door. It's not working out for him. Now he's getting swamped. Kimani Eastman's getting away with this one. Oh no, Edwards will run that really deep. Now he's all the way at the back there in 6th position. Campbell comes across. Sutherland now. Sutherland just leaving doors open. Oh no, he makes a mistake here. Sutherland gets up on the curb and he's tagged there by Park, and now it's a huge crash down the line. Yellow flag, full course yellow, for course yellow, no overtaking. Bring that car down to 50 kilometers per hour there from your Eastman. Bring that car down to 50 kilometers per hour there, Kimani Eastman. You are to follow the leader. No overtaking, no overtaking.
I think Dominic got 2 places there.
Whoever was the white card, take back your position, but it's only one. Not sure why he slowed down.
I think I gotta get back 12.
I think that had the position just.
Yes, Sutherland, you need to go back in 12. Mark, you need to give up that position to Sutherland. Watch it, guys, come on. Alright, close it up back. I want to get racing on at the end of this lap. We'll have a 10-lap shootout. We will have a 10-lap shootout. Come on, guys, keep it together here for me. Park, you need to exit pit lane at the end of the field. Do not try to force your way into the grid. Green light, green light, green light. Oops, sorry about that. We get going racing again. On the inside is Devario Campbell, and Kadeem Mohammed makes his way up there, and he's trying there against Michael Charles. He does get by, does he? Devario Campbell does though, and now we look at Michael Charles here and Kadeem Mohammed as well. Farther back, we got some fights going on here though, with Dominic Charles, Stefan Penchwani as well, Stephen Pumice. Very slow out of that one, Jaden Harrison as well. On the inside is Jaden Harrison. Can he make that stick there against Pummels? And what? Everyone's okay? It seems so, yes. But positions are changing all around. Let's take a look back up front. Campbell still cannot get to breathe us just yet. Kimani Eastman, Kadeem Mohammed is there as well. And Kadeem will begin to get pressure there from Dominic Charles any moment. But look, right behind Dominic is Jivan Penchwani. Oh, Harrison, though, has got a line of cars that he's got to defend against. You do get going again, though. Tavario Campbell comes across the line as your race leader, ladies and gentlemen. And he's also got the fastest lap to his name currently. Taking a look back now, Kadeem Mohammed is pressuring Eastman now for this second position. Very close here on the restart. Kadeem Mohammed, ladies and gentlemen. Penchwani getting swapped there by a pair of Trinidadians. And now Dominic Charles against Penchwani. Meanwhile, Jaden Harrison's been able to close that gap. This is a rescue mission for the Jamaican now. Oh, look! Eastman versus Mohammed. Mohammed gets that car ahead now of Eastman. On the brake and they go! Can he hold on to it? Yes, he does, Mohammed, but Eastman taking the very short end of that stick and now sees 10th position. Mohammed gets up into second position. Campbell, though, with a great lead so far. 6/10 almost. 3. Oh, Penchwani and Mikhail Charles. Penchwani goes on the grass here. He's trying desperately to get out of this sandwich. Having a look on the inside once more, Penchwani, but it's no way through. What a fight we have on our hands here with some fast guys as well. Dominic Charles right behind Penchwani now. And now Jaden Harrison right there too for the taking. Let's ride with Jaden and see how this looks from behind. Gotta be so in tune with the pedals here. Oh, almost locks up into there. Look at all the smoke. He gets on the grass. Jaden Harris. What car control is that? And on the inside, Dominic Charles against Penchwani. Dominic rents the Barbadian of that position. And now Jaden Harrison gets racy. Touches Penchwani and now loses a bunch of time there. Jaden Harrison. Penchwani, though, comes back for that position against Dominic Charles. He's on the outside. Can he do the switcheroo here into turn number 1? But Dominic, is he better on the brakes? He leaves the spot open. Yes, he does. Penchwani can get up in there. He puts a nose in, but it's not enough. He gets on the rear end there of Dominic Charles, and the car goes sideways. Once again, Penchwani is fighting down the Trinidadian here for this 4th position. Meanwhile, Mikhail Charles has been able to breathe out of all of this. Jaden Harrison is the one stuck behind. Penchwani seems as though he's got a lot of problems here for him now, and now Jaden Harrison has caught up back with him. Oh, very, very heavy on the brakes there, Penchwani, not having a good time at all. Jaden Harrison dipping that tire in. And they're making a lot of mistakes here. They're pushing very, very hard here. Almost desperation at work, it seems. I do see Dominic Charles getting closer here to Mikhail Charles. No relation, by the way. We have positions being exchanged here all around. Caribbean pummels as well. Tavar Clark and Park. Across the line, neck and neck, ladies and gentlemen. Into turn 1 they go. Park and Clark are at it, ladies and gentlemen. Clark against Park here now, fighting for 8th position. Park gets a bit of a push there into a slide. Clark now switches back on the outside. He's going to try and up and under here. Meanwhile, Davario Campbell out ahead here and holding on to the lead of this race with a 1.5 second lead. Cuts across the track there to Phil Park to defend. What a fight this is here between the two Jamaicans. Gets across the line there. Let's take a look into turn 1. How it goes, Panjwani and Mark. No, Panjwani now back into 7th position. Charles, very close to Charles now. Clark goes ahead of Park. And Mohammed goes ahead of Campbell. Just for a brief moment. Campbell holding on for dear life. Kadeem wants this win.
It's too early, Javon.
This is a fight for the lead of the race here. Davario Campbell holding his own. We will go on board now with Kadeem Mohammed. Trying desperately here to get by Davario Campbell. Davario making a mistake there, but he's too far ahead here for Kadeem to capitalize on it. Looking back, Michael Charles and Dominic Charles are still at it here. And Jaden Harrison trying desperately to get back in this fight.
You're letting them catch us.
Dominic Charles just shouted out there over comms. Mikhail, you're letting him catch us. Mikhail seemingly stepping aside now for his countryman. Dominic goes up into 3rd. Where's Jaden Harrison in all this? He's got nothing he can do about it. They're not going to fight each other, the countrymen. So, the Trinidadians rather. So what is he going to do about it? He's got nothing he can do about it. Meanwhile, Mohammed. Desperate now to get ahead of Davario Campbell to leave that in Dominic's hands. Parry and Stephen Pommel's exchanges position there for 11th. Panjwani and Mark Anthony Eaton as well, fighting it out there in 4th, 6th position rather. Here they go, come across the line there for the 11th lap. And Dominic Charles is catching up to Kadeem Mohammed. It could go down to the wire. We don't know how this will play out. Hats off to Davario Campbell though. He's doing his best here to hold on, and he's holding on quite well, I should say. A bunch of late apexes here around Dover Raceway, playing really good into the Panjwani. I see there, come in contact with Mark Anthony Eaton. Does give that position back, does he? Mark is spun all the way around. Harrison now gets ahead of Miguel Charles. It's a bit too late there for Harrison. Dominic is out of here and only got 1 lap remaining after this one. Kadeem Mohammed now puts his car alongside. Davario Campbell has got nothing to do but leave that competition room. And he does, but meanwhile they're doing all of this. Dominic Charles is capitalizing on it and he's getting even closer. Final lap for the taking. No holds barred, but Davario Campbell runs it really deep now. Kadeem Mohammed gets up on the inside. Can he hold his own? He does. He leaves that room for him. They hop across that section of the track. Davario now back on the inside. Dominic Charles is going to try and up and under here. He gets alongside. And ahead he's touched. And now Kadeem Mohammed, ladies and gentlemen, sees 3rd position. Dominic Charles goes ahead there, and now Kadeem Mohammed with a dreadful mistake to see 3rd position. Davario Campbell holds on. He's got even more work to do now. Final lap of the race. It's been crazy throughout this entire night. Dominic Charles cannot get it done, can he? But he's ahead of his championship rival in Kadeem Mohammed. And it's going to be Davario Campbell, ladies and gentlemen, bringing it home for Jamaica. His first race win here at CSRO. Dominic Charles, anywhere around here, guys, anywhere around here. Dominic Charles, 2nd position, and Kadeem Mohammed, 3rd. Okay, everyone, let's just take it back to the pit, please. Oops, what just happened? Alright, here we go. We're gonna get an interview going now, if I can just find my way around the Discord server. Okay, here we go. Can you guys hear me? I think so. Mic test 1 2.
Yeah, you're
All right, we're gonna start there with the results of race number 1. Dominic Charles coming in third position. Dominic, it's been really bumper cars again here, but it seems as though it's kind of fun if you can get a hang of the cars. Is it?
Well, the cars are fun. Getting knocked around, that isn't. But yeah, I tried to catch Kadim, but I couldn't race with him because every time I get in position to overtake, I mean his car's all over the place. So it's either I go for it and we both die, or race clean. And I chose the sensible option. It doesn't always leave you with a win, though.
Most definitely, but you must be thinking about those points as well as we come down to the closing of the season for CSRC. So good on you there on that one. We're gonna talk to you as well here for this second position. You seem as though it worked very hard there for that.
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty disappointing when you try to avoid everyone and eventually you just get taken out somehow. But I try my best to make back the places. Got kind of lucky at the end there, and I just hope the next race will be better because the fun of this is the competition, and the competition isn't there if it's just survival,
Most likely. Yeah, most definitely. Rather, and we go home at your home race rather for the next round. Okay, then thanks a lot there, Dominic Childs. We move over now to Kadeem Muhammad, second in the first race, and you come here second rather in this one, right? That's correct. I'm sorry, I can't hear you. Yeah. Okay. Sorry about that. Yes, third. All right, go ahead there, Kadeem Muhammad. I can't. Still kind of low there for me. Can you try to see if it's your mic? Go ahead when you're ready. Yeah, I can hear you. Let me just turn on the game volume then. Go ahead.
Right. Um, the race is a little, fun and annoying at the same time. Good idea how the track is, but um, trying to hold off Dominic, it's really got you sweating. So I just trying my best to hold my position and make the car as wide as possible. We're in first race. I mean, second race, I was trying to go for the lead, and they ended up pushing me on the outside, and Dominic came to me inside. And yeah, all that happened on the last lap. The last lap.
And that's how it goes sometimes there. All right. Excuse me. Um, yeah, but talk us through the first race as well. They're holding on for that second position. Seems as though Jaden Harrison was out of your league here today.
Yeah, those I don't rate this track at all. I don't see how people 6 times and 7 times faster than me. I can't seem to find out time. So yeah, congrats to Jaden. Real good drive. He's real consistent too. So
Ah, definitely.
congrats.
He's getting much better. And now we take it to Jaden Harrison. Jaden, beautiful race there in the first race. I got to commend you on that one. Very, very proud of you there. Seems as though you're getting better and better every time you touch sim. But we were seeing you missing out there on a lot of the first races. Um, but seems as though you came back with a vengeance here.
Yeah, the first race, I managed to get the lead on Dominic out to the launch, and from then I just tried to keep as consistent as possible, keep the car on the track, and just watch the gap. At the second race, it was very difficult with the traffic, a lot of incidents, and yeah, that accident into turn one, but it was pretty good. I raced with that injury today, but I don't think I did too bad. Hopefully next week we'll come back better.
All right, thanks a lot there from Jaden Harrison. And we go to now Davario Campbell, your first race win here at CSRO. And why not at home, Davario Campbell?
Yes, sir. I kind of manifested it last week. I said I hope that I win. today, but it was well, I'm covered in sweat. You know, when I the first race it was all right. You know, I did my best to keep up with the leaders. Mark Anthony had me was in front of me, and I just couldn't get past him. The second race I got a good start. I was a little bit of avoiding everybody up front, because there was a bunch of crashes, so I just tried to avoid and did my best to get up there. And the race restart kind of messed me up because then I realized that um um Dominic Charles was behind me and Kadim Mohammed behind me, and those are the fast guys. You know, those are the guys that are lapping second plus faster than me, right? So when I see that he got into second position, it was just a matter of trying to do my best, you know. And then at the end, that got really close, really close.
Yep, indeed. We saw you keeping that defensive line going, and I must commend you, man. Some really good driving from you here at your home circuit. Congratulations and enjoy the win.
Yes, sir.
All right, guys, I'm going to step aside now to close off the stream. Beautiful racing all around. A lot of bumping here from these cars in particular. Seems as though it's very difficult to try and get it stopped there at a particular point that you want it to stop. Maybe we'll learn more about it as we head into Wallerfield next weekend. I just want to thank you all for coming out tonight, and I hope to see you next weekend. All right, I'll step aside now to close off the stream. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much for joining us tonight. Just want to remind you that this series is brought to you by SKNY Media and JTech Motorsport Solutions. SKNY Media for all of your video and photography needs there in the region. They operate out of the Cayman Islands, but of course, you can get your work done anywhere within the Caribbean region. All right? As a matter of fact, the entire world, I believe, they can operate. They're also based in South Africa. All right. Excuse me. I'm now with a little bit of cold here. Anyway, second person up here, or second company up here to come and support the local regional combatants is JTech Motorsport Solutions. Very heartfelt thank you to JTech Motorsport Solutions, a sim racer himself, the owner of that business, and he himself, wants to see the sim racing within the region go forward. So he came on board with us last year with the Formula Cup, and he's on board with us this year for the CMRC. I do hope he gets back in line too for the Formula Cup, but who knows? Let's see what'll happen. Maybe someone else will step up. Don't forget to check their website, jtechgy.com, where you can find vibrant performance, fuel tech and fuel lab components, aftermarket components for your ride. Not only your street car, but also your race car as well. So go ahead, visit them at jtechgy.com. Ladies and gentlemen, do want to, before I forget, say that you can purchase online. They are the authorized distributors of those brands, and you can have those delivered within the region. All right, purchase online, delivered within the region, and they're the only authorized distributors of those brands throughout the region. All right, they've got that. So you won't find these products anywhere else within the region and at those prices. Okay, really good prices. So get in contact with them. JTech Motorsport Solutions, jtechgy.com. All right, just want to bring you up to speed with the points now. After that, the total points for this entire season, which would be from since February to now, is Dominic Charles with 333 points. Kadim Mohammed, 238 points. He seems as though he's running away with this one again, Dominic Charles. Kadim Mohammed trying very strongly to fight against it. Michael Charles there in third with 202 points. Jaden Harrison climbing up the ladder here with 197 points. Tafar Clark starting off the year very strongly here to be in fifth position with 152 points. But we've seen a miss here within the first couple of races here from Tafar Clark. Coming in the second race and not doing so well here in seventh position. Tafar Clark. Mark Anthony Eaton in sixth there with 139 points. Ryan O'Neill Hunt, unfortunately, he was trying to get on the server tonight. Couldn't get on. He's in seventh position with 106 points. Cale Vaden Roper, another one there that we saw was trying to get online tonight. couldn't get on. 101 points. Michael Paisley, haven't seen that guy in a while, out there in ninth with 95 points. And Davario Campbell has made his way into 10th now with 76 points with that race win. Just want to say thank you guys for joining me tonight. As always, I'm very much appreciative of your company. And also, if you're new, hit that like and subscribe button. Share as well with your sim racing counterparts or motor racing counterparts within the region and the Caribbean as well. All right. Just want to say we go to Wallafield, Trinidad next weekend. And that's one's going to be a nice one with these cars, I believe. All right. So join me then. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks a lot for joining me tonight. To have a good one. Hi, baby girl.